Howdy.
Underneath the disco ball, where the colors blend, tiny D's in charge, watching the night transcend. Her beats paint pictures and heels so bright.
Howdy. Welcome to the Hi Marty is fine. Hi Sabrina. Hi Comfy. Hi Choco. Hi Valentine. Banana. Hi Masterbot. I see you. Hi Robert. Hi Silkwork. I need a miss. Hi Rose. A tequila sunrise. Hi Thursday.
Gonna make you wanna subscribe. So here D stands in the neon scene. You know DJ turning all that cute into me. Got tiny little beans, but she owns that beat in my DJ world. You better take a seat.
I should shrink it so you can see the words.
She's got the sound. D's the DJ running this playground. She's got the rhythm and she's got the flow. You better.
The worst part about playing videos is I can never get the sync right. It's always out of sync. Hi Shy Guy. Hi Rogue Gnome. Hi French Muffy. Here you go. Thank you for the headphone. Howdy! Welcome Lilo Dollars Multiverse!
The crowd's on fire, but he's cooler than ice, stealing spotlight. You know that's the paradise. Got these silly little wiggles, yeah, that's the vibe.
Hi Slug Bucket! Hi Inspector Gadget, welcome to the
DJ turning cute into me. Got these tiny little beans.
I love the Leam Sword. He's the Blobber. I love. Oh no.
We should drink some water.
Thank you, I will hydrate. Oh my goodness! Thank you! Thank you so much for the gifts of sub. Miri, you don't have to. You guys, if you're not following my literal favorite cutie fox on the internet, do it right now. Because she is a schmixy fire being and just a wonderful person in general, and you should support her because I love her very much. Okay, do it. Thank you, Moody. That was so sweet. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for the headband.
Another happy month with D. D8 finger guns.
Thank you for being part of my community for 13 months.
I tried to take a picture of the wheat field, but it turned out grainy.
Okay, that's great. That's a good one. It turned out grainy. Meaty. Oh, don't tell her she's cute. Too late. I already did it. Hi, DeBirds. Welcome to D.
D is a nut.
No, I'm not. Hi, Dark Red. Welcome to D. Fee! My little sister! Hi, Fee! Hi, Link Pop. Hi, Fee! I hope you're feeling better. Hi, Dread the Mad Smith. Welcome to D. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate it. Some people might be close to 18 months. To Eve
Man, this is a Wendy's
stream. I don't know.
You are the wholesomest Sphinx, D. No matter what, we are here to support you. D8 hug.
Thank you, no, I appreciate it. Despite the schmexy music, I promise I'm not bad, but I don't know how to prove my innocence. Thank you for the biddies! Hi, the birds! And Dark Red, if I didn't tell you hi, have you considered Gumpy Ass? I hope you guys are having a good day. Happy Thursday! I give people a little bit of time. Let's go chat. Okay? Whee! Ahem. Howdy! Welcome to D. The mystery, the MacGuffin, the magic, the whimsy. I need your help today, cuties. Howdy? Oh, okay. Let's jump right into it. For those of you who don't know, you were angry after buy yourself McDonald's. I hope you enjoyed it. So, hi Bakiyasa, welcome to D. And thank you so much for the gifted sub. Get loved on. So, for those of you who didn't see earlier, I got a no notice from Twitch. That's right. It happened to be. And I would actually like your help in figuring out why. Because let me give you some background, okay? So, let me put it on the screen. There you go. There's the proof. I got the no notice. Too many likes. I hope that's not the reason why. So, I got this notice, and I didn't see the email until this morning. So I woke up, there I was trying to start my day, and I saw the email was in my inbox. You think Star Warrior, you think Twitch hates VTubers? It's not safe. So I got it, I read it, and I was very confused. Because as you see here, my warning is because they have classified my content for schmectual themes. And any of you that has been part of my community, you know that I may look lovely, but I don't think I have ever tried to be overly schmectual or overtly so. It was kind of scary to get this message this morning and to not know what to do. So, I'll be honest, I took a little bit of time to panic. But I'm not a Nutmaster bot! And we make those jokes in kind PG-13 fashion. PG-15 at the worst. Have I spoken to a real person? I'll get to that in a moment, no one. No, I am not banned. But getting this was really demoralizing because I try to be a good bean. I really do. Oh, thank you so much, Makiyasha, for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try to follow the rules. I want to... What is it called? I want to follow the rules. I want to be a good bean. But this came out of what I felt was nowhere. And it didn't actually leave me any room to address it. Thank you so much for the hype train, cuties! Thank you! Okay, so... the message itself, if I put my wings down... Let's look at this together. Because I'd really like your help. Hi! Welcome, Funtime Freddy. I'd like your help understanding maybe why they gave this to D. Because as you will see, they didn't actually give me any clarification. So they say they're committed to keeping their community safe. Yes, D is too. I like to think that I do my best to make people feel comfortable, and I'm very open and honest about how I am not schmexual. We have a command for this and everything to let people know, and that this, my loot command. Sorry, only the mods can post it. I got it. I should make it so anyone can post it. Oh my god, is it not working? Loot doesn't work for me, the streamer? What is this? On my own stream? No! Did I give the permission only to mods so not even I can use it? Is the lewd command why I got flagged? Ice, can you try it one more time? Did I get flagged for having a... Okay, that worked. I was like, that can't be it, that can't be it. Okay, look. So here it says that
Man, this is a Wendy's.
is lovely, but I tell people that you're allowed to have mature conversation and adult jokes are acceptable. Anything that I would be okay having around my niece or nephew, but I ask people not to push it further. I like to believe that the community that I have created is a wholesome one, filled with lovely cozy dorks. And yes, we make the occasional adult joke, but it's like a my mom joke or a D's nuts joke. And last time I checked, that was not considered inappropriate. And
Hello, D.
so my fear is that it's me. That it's how I look. Hi, Pericliminus Petritus, welcome to D! And hi, Draconic Ronin! Yes, it's all for the hee-hee-hoo-hoos and not for lewd. You are allowed to think that I am lovely. Honestly, that's part of my body positivity journey, and that makes me very happy that you think so. And that you would be like, oh wow, you pretty. And I am okay with this. But I wonder if that's part of why they have a problem. Hi, Emmy! Welcome to D! You need to pick a fight with me? No! No fight! No fight, not today. I need your help today. So, here's the notice. And it tells me that some contents don't violate community guidelines, but they're not appropriate for Twitch users. Okay, so does that mean I was not violating guidelines, but I'm not appropriate? And what do they mean? Miri, thank you. You're gonna fight them for me behind a 7-Eleven? Oh, me, I love you. Thank you, Miri. I don't know what that means.
Should drink some water.
Thank you, I will hydrate. Make a nun dress out of the warnings. Honestly, not a bad idea. So, they said that the violation occurred on a stream or a VOD, and they might remove my content. Part 1, none of my content has been removed, which is nice. So, this little notice here says some content may not violate the rules, but is not appropriate for all users. And to help people make informed choices, we need you to... They're basically telling D, we think you are sexual, and we need you to label your content as sexual. That's what this says. And I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that for a couple of reasons, and the big one is because it would actually really hurt my growth, and I believe it would give people the wrong message about my content as a whole. Like, I believe if I put a sexual label on my content, that people would come in here and would lewd me more. I don't mind it in art. I am a woman of culture and I appreciate the body in all of its lovely shapes and forms, but I don't want that here. I want to be a weirdo with you guys. I want to be a weirdo. So, I didn't understand what they meant by this. So I wrote to them. I reached out to Twitch support, like a good bean should. to try and get more clarification. Okay, Ice, you are correct. It could be moderated out, but there are several reasons why I do not want to identify my content as lewd. This, like, again, one, people will come in expecting that, and it's not true. I don't want to label my content lewd if it's not true. Like, I feel like that would be incorrectly categorizing me and encouraging people to do something I'm not looking for. Hi, Kito Gato! So that's part number one. I don't want to encourage people to get the wrong idea. And the second part is yes. I have... Thank you for the head pat.
Hi!
I have all of the faith in my mods being able to moderate that kind of influx of the lewdsome. But I don't want you to have to deal with that because it's not the kind of community I'm looking for. Hi, J-Nerd! Welcome to D. This is true. Before launching Big D, I made that decision, and it was part of why the creator team reached out to D. So let me expand upon my little video that some of you saw me post on Twitter. I woke up, I saw the email, and I didn't know how to respond, so I just recorded a video and my thoughts in that moment. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. But like, I don't know how I'm supposed to take this. I do my very best to follow the rules and to be a good cookie. But this basically tells me you did something bad, but we're not going to tell you what. And that's not helpful to me when I'm trying to follow the rules. So, I don't want to label my content sexual if it's not. And I would like to find out why they think my content is sexual. So, I've had some really good experience in the past working with Twitch staff, with the support team, and with the creator expansion team. When they reached out to D in May and told me to prepare for partner, they're like, we think you've got what it takes. And I showed them what my model would look like. And they're like, well, if we still believe that you deserve partner, then we will pass your application. I debuted in this model before I received partner. We got partner like within my... What was it? It was within like the debut week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks into this. So my model had been out for a while. And after all that time, it's wrong now? Hi, Delucy Goosey, welcome to D. Oh my god, I love your name. Welcome to D. Yeah. So, they knew what my brand was going to be from my application. And they had a chance to see the woman that I wanted to present myself as. But now it's wrong. Now it is schmexual. Spider Goosey to Spagoosey. It's like spaghetti goose, and I like it. You can't say that I smell nice? No one do you think that's it? Is it because I smell nice? Wisdom was requested. Tequila Sunrise wants to know if Twitch keeps on being this, will you move off Twitch for streaming? That's a good question. I would like to stay on Twitch, if only because I keep getting bonked for music on YouTube, and I'm not sure how to work around it, because if I'm being honest, YouTube's streaming setup is not, like their support is not very easy to work with. And I've had such a better experience here on Twitch, I'd like to stay. But yeah, I keep getting claims on my own music, and I've gotten tired of reporting it for every single VOD. The pheromones are on the internet, no! So, what's it called? Stop stealing my own stuff, yeah! How am I suspicious? What did I do? So, I would like to stay on Twitch if I can. I don't want to leave. I actually don't know what I would do if they keep it up to the point where I do get the big ban hammer. So I don't know. For now, I'd like to stay on Twitch. But if I have to, I'll find another way to communicate with everyone. Who knows? Maybe I'll go to TikTok or something. Because I know I can live stream there, but it's not the same. And I would miss getting to do all my funny commands. I keep encouraging tax evasion? I hope not. I'm a little hesitant about Kick. Facebook gaming, let's go. Hi, Nico Abyss. Welcome to D. I've thought about Kick, but I've heard that their platform actively supports gambling, and my mother unit had a gambling addiction, so I have a very negative connotation with that. So I'm concerned. Why can't I stream on TikTok as a VTuber? I've seen other VTubers do it. Maybe. It's the wild, wild west and not a good place. Press X to doubt. So, no, I didn't get clarification. Here's what happened. So I was saying that I usually have a really good experience working with Twitch staff and Twitch support. And they've been really kind to me in the past. So I reached out over the support channels and I said, hey, so I made a post on Twitter about this. Here's a video if a visual helps. And I basically typed out the TLDR of my video to say, I received this sexual theme content warning. And I don't know why. Because my content is not sexually charged. Yes, I am lovely, but is that really a reason to give me this kind of a notice? And if I don't know why you gave me this notice, I can't address it and I can't fix the problem. So what ended up happening... Hi, Aki! Thank you so much, Aki, for stopping by. Can I get a shout out, if we have not yet, an MSO for Miri and for Aki? I would appreciate it. Hi, Brushfire! Thanks for stopping by, lovely. I appreciate it. So, wait a minute. Friggin' TikTok will ban you just for being a VTuber? Why? What is up with that? Hi, Gamble Chap! Now I'm curious as to the why. Thank you for letting me know. Gosh diggity dang darned it. You guys, check out Aki. She's an amazing creator. Also, her tails are lovely and floofy. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. Jessica Rabbit, indeed. So, I reached out. I sent them a message. And then I got this. This was the response. I'll read it because the text is kind of small. Hello, D the Sphinx. I'm sorry for the inconvenience you are facing. You can find in-depth information regarding our updated schmexual content policy and the updated criteria for homepage recommendations in the blog post here. In addition, please refer to our community guidelines here and the content classification guidelines here. And now the big part, and I kid you not, this is what it says. Please note that our team is not able to provide additional guidance that goes beyond the resources I shared above. What? So, I ask for clarification and the team themselves can't give me clarification. What this tells me is that some higher up has told the support staff, don't respond, just give them these links and it's enough. Twitch, I have had nothing negative to say about you up until now, but I find this really hard to work with. You're telling me I did something bad, and basically telling me go read all of this to figure out what you might have done, and go from there. And even the staff can't give me guidance. This doesn't feel right. It might be a robot. We're punishing you, but you don't get to know why. Exactly. It's a new game! You don't get to know why. So, I want your help, cuties. Because I figure more heads are better than just mine. I want to know what I possibly do, or what you might have seen in my content, that you think qualifies me for being schmexual content. I'm afraid that it's the way my outfit looks. And I'm scared that that's the case. Because this outfit means a lot to me. It represents belly dancing, which is huge in my life and something I love very much. And that I can't really do as much since I was injured. For those of you who know, I am an active duty combat veteran. I was in the army, I was hurt very badly, and I've been recovering from those injuries for like 5 years now. So I can't dance, and wearing this makes me happy. It reminds me what it feels like to just be free and wiggle and feel pretty in the body that I have. I can jog. I am recovering. You are right. I'm sorry. I don't want to have to change this. I don't want to have to change the way I look. You see a lot of people that are employees that just hate VTubers, but why? I'm scared that that's the case though. Cause I alone... Surely you can't get strikes for the names of people who chat. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, hi Gamble Champ if I didn't say hi to you earlier, and Neko Beast if I missed that. I've been in a dang state. I don't know if you can tell. So no, Aki. The curse of being schmexy, apparently. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but if there is something that you guys notice, I'd like to go through this stuff together. I'm hoping that maybe you guys can help me understand what I'm not seeing. You know a streamer who is punched just for showing thigh? What?
It's hot for me.
Oh, thank you so much for the video. I appreciate that. Thank you, Democrats. You haven't been on Twitch in ages. You were told you were responsible for what happened in your chat. Yes. This is true, and that is why we moderate the chat. Oh my gosh, Aki. Oh my god. Oh honey, I feel that. I feel that with every fiber of my being. Bro. So you get it. I get you. I'm like, there's so much that I wish I could do, and while I'm recovering, I'm still so far from it. Oh, but I don't want to have to change how I look. This was what I wanted when I wanted to just be me. I want to show that, like, I am a curvy girly in real life. I made this model represent me as much as possible. Normal day things are daunting, and this is the escape. I'd be afraid to show my face on the internet. Maybe I wear a mask and be a mask girl streamer, but my body is literally the same proportions.
There you go. Have a head pat.
Ugh. Play Pathfinder with friends to be fearsome and strong. Exactly. This is how I escape the hurts of my body. And Yeah. I've seen your lovely IRL photos, which I've been like, oh my god, you have such guts. You are gorgeous. You are gorgeous, darling. You have... Yes, you guys, Aki looks exactly like her model. It's amazing. Also, she hot. Pretty girl. Uh-oh, was that too schmexual? Oh no. So, this is what I'd like your help figuring out. After you dislocated that... Bro, I know what it feels like to be outside of the gym for so long. Especially when the gym was like your escape. For D, it was dancing. It was doing fake CrossFit with my deployment bros. And I missed it. I couldn't do any of that when I started trying to recover from my injuries. So this was the escape. And trying to get back into movement after you've been so broken is really hard. Let's read it together to figure it out. You got it. Let me jump into that. Let's look at the first link that they sent to D, which is this.
One other
monstrosity.
possibility to consider is someone wandered in and felt your outfit inappropriate and reported. Just one possible theory.
You know, it's not a bad theory. It's a game theory. No, not a game theory. It's not a bad theory. It's highly likely that somebody could have wandered in and said, oh, look at this woman. She's wearing an outfit that is slightly more revealing than I am comfortable with. I don't like it. He did not like it. And so he wants D to be in trouble. Such a salute. Call the church. Call the church. Call the church on her. You gotta call the church on me. Apparently I'm problematic.
Dan clearly Twitch isn't down with the
She's
sickness.
a woman.
Sorry, D frown.
Me. She's a witch. She's a witch. She'll turn you into a newt. Look at... Don't look at her. Her lovely bouncy lady curves are going to drive you to insanity. Don't look at them, children. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. She looks like a witch. She turned me. Yes! IRL witchy witch. Let's friggin' go. I knew I loved you. Looks harder. Stop.
Personally, I think it's because we can see your ankles.
But I don't show my ankles all the time. Is it because I show my ankles now and then? Oh no. How dare I show an ankle? How dare? They turned Betty into a toad. They turned me into a newt, but I got better. We recommend streamers wear attire that would be publicly appropriate for the context, location, and activity. Okay, yeah. So my character is representative of me as a belly dancer. As the goddess, or demi-goddess D, I feel like this is appropriate. I don't see anything wrong with this, but perhaps it is the outfit. My naked shoulders? Is it my shoulders? But my shoulders are bare with like little straps when I wear this outfit. Honestly, this outfit actually covers more, like on the collarbone and this combined, than the actual outfit that I've worn for belly dancing. The real outfit is more revealing. The real outfit is more revealing. Is this bad? Alright, let's look at this thing. So, oh my goodness, it's so long. Okay, they tell you to be effective, policies have to be easy to understand. Twitch. Twitch. We're gonna write a book for you. Has someone on that team ever seen belly dancers? They wear way less than you do. It's so long. Told my chat you want to cosplay? Oh my goodness. Do IRL stream? No! You know, wouldn't you notice that if we cosplayed our models, that they wouldn't have a problem with it, but it's because we're drawn this way that they have a problem? Maybe I'm onto something there, oh no. Foreshadowing in the first line. So they're telling us that they launched these content classification labels in June. Because they want to make sure that you are labeling things this. Enabling appropriate labeling. Enable your labels of schmexual content. I don't make schmexual content. It sounds like a skill issue. Enable your label. No, enable your label. Try to say that 10 times fast. Enable your label. Enable your label. Enable your label. I could look like a plank from Ed, Edd, and Eddy, and they'd find a problem. This is true, Dread. They have ladies with schmencer bars, but oh no! Art! How dare you be drawn that way? My eyes can't handle it. You're obviously hentai. That's the naughty stuff, if you didn't know. My bare wings? No, don't look at them. They have a cap on them, okay? So, they're saying maybe it's because I'm not labeling it as sexual content. They're trying to force me to. But again, I don't think my content is schmexual. This whole first link tells us why you should use a content label, okay? It's all about the content classification label. And they're like, this is the new update, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, how about nudity in games? That's fine. Just don't engage in simulated schmexual activities or erotic roleplay. Okay, that's fine. He doesn't do that. I need a hot tub. Can I get away with things in a hot tub? No! Is that a thing? Wait, really? Oh my god. Then they're like, what if I'm playing mature games? They're like, that's fine. It's fine. You can play that. Okay. What about if I label this, will I no longer be recommended? And here is where this is misleading. They tell you that streams will not be prevented from being recommended.
Sorry, you
Then
are
they
going through
contradict
all
this.
of this. Once you started getting emotional over your outfit, I started crying. I'm sorry that a good person like you is being punished for no reason.
I don't want to make you cry. I couldn't help it. I feel very strongly about how I look. I thought forever about just making myself feel okay to be in this space, because there's not a lot of curvy representation, and I hope that it's not because I'm a curvy lady that they're like, oh, we're immediately going to schmexualize you. Yes, Rune, thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for the biddies, Nom, I appreciate that. These guidelines that they told me to look at were from December. Okay? And it gets worse because the next post he told me to check contradicts it. Okay? The next one is the community guidelines. And it tells you that community is the heart of Twitch. Twitch is a community at large, but we need to love and enjoy these things first. But first, safety, okay? Blah, 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 blah. Don't be illegal. Don't do harmful negative interactions. We have a layered approach to safety. What does that mean? Layered approach to safety? They're combining Twitch and members of the community effort to promote safety. Does that mean someone reported me as being too schmexual? Yeah, here's the specific games and activities we don't want. That would be nice. So, you cannot have self-destructive behavior. Ladies and gentlemen, has D ever demonstrated self-destructive behavior? Have I ever done this? I don't think so. It's too specific. It doesn't let them stop people. Okay, wait. Financially? Don't tell finance, man. Okay, what about violence? Have I been violent or have I threatened people? And notice this says acts and threats of violence. And this is like, for example, you cannot show or promote attempts to harm people or unalive them or hack or abduct or swat them or use weapons or intimidate or encourage people to participate in these acts. Have I ever done this? Hi, Master Jericho. We're trying to uncover the mystery. Have I done this? Wait, what does that mean? I'm pawn? What is pawn? Self-destruct. You think I'm self-destruct? Oh, I'm so poor! Yes, I am so poor. It is self-destructive. And you're right, Gumpy. Maybe I need to stop biting your ankles. I don't know what it means to be pawn. Does it mean something else? What is pawn, Rob? Okay, so I'm not violent, according to this. Yeah. I'm so violent, so extreme. Okay, adult schmexual violence. I really don't think I do any of this. I do not show, promote, or engage in non-consensual schmexy stuff. The last time we had a talk about schmexy stuff, the first thing we said was safe, sane, and consensual. I encourage mature talks, yes, but we handle it the way that I would with family members. Like, we don't do this! Consent is so important! I am actively, thank you, Charmquark, I'm actively preaching consent and respect. Youth safety. Do I do anything that potentially endangers the youth? Am I showing, promoting, or engaging in sexually explicit content or images? No. I am an adult woman. The image I'm showing you is me. I am several thousand years old. I am definitely a consenting adult
chat
age.
as a collective are not necessarily the most stable personae, but we're not Twitch level of insanity the really out there to get Vtuber. The really have a double extended much love and appreciation. D, we love you.
You know, thank you for the biddies, Oysters. I appreciate that. I don't think we are bad, and I did not want to believe that Twitch was actively going after VTubers, but I'm beginning to wonder if that's the case. I don't share links. I am not encouraging or providing instruction for this. I'm not facilitating any of this. I'm not exploiting you or coercing you for money. I always tell you, don't give me money. The old joke about a couple needing to ask God for consent. God with Twitch. I didn't ask for Twitch's consent. Should I ignore it? I can't ignore it. I want to be a good bean, and I want to learn why they did this to me. What about off-service conduct? I do not promote extremism, terrorism, or threats of mass violence. I don't carry out deliberate accomplice acts for assault. I don't do this! I have not threatened Twitch staff. I've actually gone on to tell Twitch staff that they've been amazingly helpful and supportive in the past. Ew, lewd, curvy model. Do you really think that that's it? I have not doxed anyone. In fact, I've helped secure people after doxing efforts because I am a security professional and I could literally use my license to do cybersecurity stuff if I ever went against that. They're like, we can investigate you to report any of this. Okay, that's fine. Please do. I don't think I have done anything that you're saying is wrong. Okay, what about this one? Does this apply? Off-service investigations. Oh, this is just what they do for investigating you. Okay, have I shared private information? Have I shared anyone else's private information? I don't think so. I do believe I have encouraged people to use like a key manager and not to share certain parts of their screen in case it might dox them or otherwise. You think it's a Twitch ego trip? I want to see if there's something. They said, they gave me this email that says, okay, something in one of these links will answer your question. I want to find it. What is gonna give me the friggin' answer? Darn it. Cause you second guess everything, exactly. The tax? Have I encouraged people to nosebleed? I don't think I've done that. I think I have told people that they can admire. I am lovely. I do have lovely lady curves. But then we have the lewd command where I tell people, please don't take it further because I am not a lewd creator and I'm not going to make schmexual stuff for your entertainment. Nah, thank you, J-Nerd. This. It literally says to people, attention, Dee's appearance is indeed lovely, and you are right for wanting to worship your goddess. However, Dee is not a lewd tuber. Mature conversation is welcome. Adult jokes are acceptable, but please refrain from pushing the conversation further than that. I feel like that's pretty explicit for what I want. Dry air? Oh, that's the worst. Absolutely the worst. Okay. I don't believe I have ever done anything that constitutes hateful conduct or harassed people or schmexual harassment. I am not breaking the law. Let's see, sharing their content on the Twitch channel that they don't own. Ah, maybe it's this. But this wouldn't classify a schmexual warning. Ever since the very passive-aggressive behavior, they had no hope for the near future. Hi, Average Enjoyer. Welcome to D. We're trying to figure out why D got this big, nasty email and the warning. We're trying to figure it out. I need your help. They said that D's content is schmexual, and I need to find out why. I can harass you anytime. No, I won't harass you. I'm going to force you to conduct self-care. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, enjoy the cozy lap pillow and take a break. Ha! Gid band. But this is how much I jiggle in real life. I'm realistic in my movements. I'm mad about it. Okay, sensitive content. Here we go. This is what they say D's content is classified as. Do you see something here that you would say is D? That's what I'd love your opinion on. Okay? I don't believe that D's content is classified as sensitive, but they believe that this is D. Okay? Let me know what you think. This is the important part. Okay? Focus. Focus, okay? Focus. Look, look, look. Kai! Okay, don't look yet. Hi, Kai! My favorite meme sword! If you didn't know, Kai is the amazing artist and gloriously talented rigger that created Cat D! Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Kai! What were you guys doing? Wait, I saw you earlier. Were you playing Monster Hunter? You were playing a game, and I was lurking for a bit prior to stream. I am the cat adjacent, and I made the Skrunklies. You inspired the Skrunklies. You were hunting the monsters. How'd you do hunting the monsters? Fellow monster hunters, welcome. Oh man, if you didn't know, Perry also does monster hunting. Can I... Okay, good. It shouted you out. Wonderful. Kai, thank you so much for sharing your community with D. If you guys don't like the controversial, I am unfortunately trying to figure out why I got a very scary notice from Twitch. I need your help, and that is what we are doing today, you guys. Make sure those of you who came in from the raid, if you need to raid and run, that's just fine. Please take care of yourselves. Go get a snack. Hydrate or dihydrate. And if you want to stick around to help me uncover the mystery, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, that's just fine. Take a break if you need to. And again, thank you so much for sharing your community with D. I really appreciate it. I need your help. That's why the glasses were on. Because I need your help. I need big brains here. Here's the deal. Here's the dilly yo yo yo. Here, wait. Let me go back to the email. Okay, so this is what I got. Twitch wrote me and said that based on a review of your activity, they're warning me and saying that my content needs to be classified as schmexual. Yeah. They believe that D's content is schmexual. But they won't tell me why, or where, or what. Yeah, my response exactly! So I reached out to support, because support has always been so helpful. And this is what support sent me. They said, I'm sorry for your inconvenience. You can find information on the policy here. We just looked at that one. It's dated December of last year. And now we're looking at the community guidelines. And then we'll look at the content classification guidelines. But they're like, this part. Our team is not able to provide additional guidance that goes beyond these resources shared above. They can't help. Someone is making it impossible for them to help. So I need to know what part of this possibly applies to D. Hi, Pachine! Patchy! Hi, Patchy! Thank you for stopping by. The live chat? I might try that tomorrow if I can't figure it out. I've been freaking out about this all day. I didn't know how to handle it. Because I don't think anything that I have done is overtly schmexual. You think that it's my jiggle physics? But that's me. They have a problem with me. They tend to lean in how lawyers get involved, but it costs. I don't know. So we're looking now at this part. This part that talks about what they deem schmexual content. You think it's all bots? I reached out to the creator team, and I'm hoping that they will respond. So, we will see. But what if I am the problem, Munga? What if it's me? What if I am the problem? The only thing I could think of is that it might be my outfit. And if it is my outfit, like, I'll be really sad to change this because what it represents means a lot to me. But I don't want to stop streaming, and I don't want to stop being a part of this community. Uh-oh, let me restart the TITS system. Cheese did not work, I will fix it. I fix. Oh. Did I break it? Oh my god, it broke itself. Breaking itself in two. Okay, it disconnected itself from Twitch. Okay, I fix. And now, let me give you cheese. Oh. Cheese. Go cheese. It says no. Okay, wait. Cheese. Throw!
Cheese.
There you go. Underbust, but my underbust is covered. She got the same for wearing an outfit that she's had for 2 years. Think it's an AI bot? It might be, Patsy. It might be. I hope not. Okay, but I want to know what it could be, so I'd love your input on this. Matt, I'm too much woman for Twitch. Oh no, D's illegal. No, please, no, I don't want to be illegal. Pardon me. Okay, so they say schmexual content. Users are prohibited from broadcasting, uploading, soliciting, promoting, offering, and linking this. You cannot show, offer, or promote explicit, simulated, fictional, or implied schmexual stuff.
Go. Have a head pat.
Okay, I don't do this. You cannot do adult nudity. I don't do that. You cannot display body fluids. I don't do that. You cannot advertise these services. Don't do that. You cannot create content that focuses on your clothes' intimate body parts, like your booty, your groin, or the bust. Ah. Is this what they think? Get blinded, fool. Bam! Hi, Internal Revenue Sphinx! Welcome to D! I have a problem with this. Because of these 3 words.
I personally don't think it is about anything you did wrong or can change, especially since Twitch support can't even cite a specific issue.
I am hoping that that's the case. But I got warned, and I want to be a good bean, and I want to know why. Here it says you can't have content that focuses on this. My content is not focusing on the bust. And it's for extended periods of time. That was the egg. I really don't think that's it. We don't do violence. We don't graphically depict erotica. We have talked about fairy smut before. It's because I like the Accord of Thorns and Roses books, and I've talked about lovely fairy smut books, and why I love their world building and character relationships. Is that it? I don't know, is that it? But I didn't talk about that, you did. Okay, what about... You can't link, promote, or advertise prawn content. I don't think I do that, because I don't make that. For anything related to schmexuality, look at the schmexual themes policy. Oh no, they have another policy. I'm going down the rabbit hole of links. Wisdom was requested. Oh wait. Yes. Yes.
That warning is nothing more than an automated response to someone reporting you. It doesn't get reviewed by humans whatsoever. It is fully automated at this point and is essentially worthless.
But they told me I did something wrong, so I want to know what it was so I don't do that thing again. How will I know? I might try the live chat. Patchy had a really good point. Okay, wisdom. Wisdom was requested. Tequila Sunrise wants to know. We know the focus part of D's content is false, since flesh tubers get away with much more revealing outfits, and your outfit is no more worse than many other VTubers. Do you have a way of asking someone at Twitch if you violated one of the unwritten rules? Ooh, good question. So I did reach out to Twitch support, and that was how this email happened, which is why we're in all of the links. So I reached out and they said, ha hee hee hoo hoo, get wrecked, figure it out yourself. And I want your help figuring it out. Dealing with the IRS. What did I do wrong? You know what you did. Don't do it again. But I don't know what I did. You've been reporting me? You were reporting me? What did you report me as? I follow a series of links and it ends with a picture that you just don't. He watched the clips from beat. Oh no, don't commit violence, please. The Church of D, if there was ever a Church of D, does not encourage you to bestow violence upon people, but instead to feed them tasty goods and honor the loving words of the Bible. No violence! Okay, let's see. Yes?
That email is also an automated response.
No.
Again, no human has had any involvement in this at all.
You don't think that a human has touched any of this issue? No extreme violence. I'm looking for if any of this is D. Right now, I think my outfit might be what they're referring to. Okay. I don't do body art writing. It's unfortunate that they believe that, like, body art, like, if you're doing the full chest, I get it. Or the full booty, I get it. But I also have, like, Beauty and the Beasts. She does body art, and it's from the clavicle up. It's really cool. Okay, painting a breastplate during a superhero body art stream. Don't do this. Don't smooch things I don't kiss or lick microphones. Any of you who have actually experienced D attempting ASMR know how incredibly awkward I am. I do not do this. It is so weirdly specific, right? All at once, all of their documents are like very generic and overly specific in really weird places. My ASMR is me like tapping fingernails on the top of the plastic head. Or no, Rob, why would you do this to me? Oh my god. Fine. Ladies and gentlemen, if you or anyone listening to the stream is allergic to cringe, I repeat, if you are allergic to cringe, please avert your ears, eyes, and any extremities from the stream. We are about to experience ultimate cringe. It has been redeemed, and you have been warned. Ahem. Ara, ara. And then one without reverb. Ara ara. Yay. There's your stupid cringe. There you go. Literally, here we are on a stream trying to figure out why we're not schmexual, and Rob up in here with the do the roar. Do the roar. I kid you not. You're banned. Get out. Hi, Demon of the Northwoods. Welcome to me. Fine, I will hydrate. Thank you. The ghost said hydrate, so I will. Banning? Thank you. Was that enough to classify this as schmexual content? That was really good. You guys have such great comedic timing now. Is it because of the Ara Ara? But have you seen how expensive that is? Ara Ara redeem is 15,000 points. You have to be a dedicated watcher to even make me do that. Okay? Do it again, just to be sure. No. Don't do it. Lydia Nekozawa had the same issue, and she has a thread. Okay, maybe I should tag myself in that thread. Save for VIP, it's way better, because then I will always see your messages and you'll be highlighted. I'm just looking at all of this and thinking, I don't do this. Label where it's not required. Presenting and discussing schmexual health education, like contraceptives, safe schmex practices. Yes, yes, we do that. And you're not detailed, and you don't use graphic language. I literally censor myself when I say the word schmexual. I think that applies. Shut up, Slavino! VIP does take so long to save for. You got hit with an ad! Okay, the TLDR was D saying, I don't believe I do any of those things. And you guys are here as witnesses that I don't think I do those things. I have done this, though. I have had safe, sane, and consensual schmexual discussions about safe, sane, and consensual practices. But I do not use detailed graphic language, and I do not utilize toys live. You don't see my hands. Okay? I have done art history and educational content. But that's about it. We don't do drugs. D does not do drugs. We don't do violence. We don't do gambling. We don't do profanity or vulgarity. So nothing on this was actually helpful. Is this discussion about fairy smut educational? I believe so. I believe so, and here's why. Because the discussion of the lovely fairy smut books is primarily focused on talking about the world building, the characters, and what I perceive to be great relationships within the lovely world building of Sarah J. Maas. Did I get flagged for your name? I don't think so, Gamble Champ. Ned is too attractive for Twitch? No, it's not the pigeons. It can't be the pigeons. They're not schmexual. They're literally pigeons. How are you going to schmexualize a bird? I do read it for the plot. Don't judge me, I read it for the plot. The story is amazing and the world is great. I am investigating myself and I'm finding nothing wrong. I need to know what I did that was schmexual. So here's the last thing they led me to, aside from, wait, the schmexual themes policy. They have a policy? Okay. Streamers are required to apply a content classification to streams that contain schmexual themes. We also require you to label your stream if the content is likely to elicit a mature chat conversation. Ah, maybe this is it. You have to label your stream if you solicit anything below for money, services, items of value, like cheering bits, subs, donations, or in-game items. So you require a classification if you're doing body writing. Oh, D doesn't do that. If you prolong smooch thing, nope. Striptease, no. Do you think they think that me dancing to music is an erotic dance? When I do this, is this considered an erotic dance? Is this too erotic for Twitch? Am I too lewd right now? For wiggling back and forth? Really? Do you think that my hips are too erotic? They're mimicking the little, like, hip snaps that I could do when I did belly dancing. I don't believe that this is lewd. Is it this? Is it my hips? Is it my hips? Is it this? I don't know. You figured it out? The creepy guy that said I smell good is a Twitch mod, and he's mad about what I said on stream! No! We caught him! It's the mans who smelled me in public. The jiggles are strong. I could maybe turn down my physics if that's it. But you're right. Striptease. And it has to involve disrobing. The hip... the dip of the hip is too hip dip. But I'm not disrobing. Okay, I'm not displaying BDSM. Unless I am? Am I displaying this stuff in an educational context? No. Non-educational discussions don't happen unless they do. Waiting. Get someone to tell me they smell bad to balance it out. Okay, find D, tell D that she smells bad. Tell me that I'm stinky and I'll go take a shower. Directly encouraging conversations that talk about this stuff? Have I encouraged you to talk about any of these things? So as far as you know, D's never talked about overtly lewd topics at any length? Okay. I did not yell I'm not wearing underwear. No, they said that I... Okay, but you understand the context, saying I'm not wearing underwear because Gumpy keeps saying that my outfit is me running around in my...
was the right
I'm not running around in underwear. This is a belly dancer outfit. Come on, you're not helping. Okay. Gumpy, you're always telling me that I'm running around in my underwear. This is not underwear. Of course you do not recall. Plausible deniability. We have proof. In previous streams. Hi, Freak Knight. Welcome to D. Also, Demon of the Northwoods. I hope I got you. Hi, Pool of the Dead. Welcome to D. Gumby has a point. Sabino, no! Not you too! Okay, but what about this? They say that it's not required to label your stuff if you're discussing health education, talking about safe schmex practices, you're not using graphic language, you're doing educational content, or art, or popular dance. Belly dance should qualify, I think. I did not do that, Lilith. That is a lie. So, like, this page did not help me. The Schmexual themes section, did you guys see anything in here that you believe applies to D? Anything so far? Clean as a bean? Dang it. Okay, so it's not there. We looked at this whole bit about Schmexual themes. We looked at the sensitive content for Schmexual content. Did you guys see anything here that you think applies to me? Thank you, Lilith. I appreciate that. Mark everything educational, problem solved! I mean facts. Like, I don't believe that I'm showing, offering, or promoting any of this. And I'm not linking or promoting it. Hi, and welcome to D! The mature chat conversation? Do you think so? Did they only watch me shouting Honga Bazonga the big honka badonkas? I have heard my 14-year-old niece and nephew using worse language than that. I would not, as an auntie, I would not be ashamed to talk like that around my family. I believe that this constitutes PG-13 to 15 language. But if not, I need them to specify. So, they saw me talking about something and they interpreted it as a mature discussion. Okay, you might be on to that. There's an attire section. Oh, where? Where's attire? Did you talk about attire? Oh, okay. Standard guidelines. Okay, you can't be partially nude or fully nude. You cannot expose the bits, okay? You cannot imply or suggest that you are fully or partially nude. D does not. Gumpy is often saying that D is not wearing clothes, and I have to defend that I am. You think that it's automated reporting? Okay. We'll come to a conclusion together. Okay? Let's see what we got. Cover the area that extends from your hips to the bottom of your pelvis. Yes, that is happening. Wisdom has been requested. Tequila Sunrise wants to know: is it also possible that it's things we talked about in chat? Like joking about being imprisoned for not paying the Sphinx tax, or joking about you being engaged to a pigeon, or something like that. I don't believe that the chat conversation would classify D as a schmexual streamer. And that is my wisdom. Because I am the one who is representative of the content, and usually the one to shut things down if they go too far. Or my amazing mods. Imagine Twitch being jealous of a pigeon. Okay. Areas of the body where coverage is required. It must be fully opaque, sheer, or partially see-through clothing does not constitute coverage. Okay. Even if it was that, I'm covered by this standard. Cover the nips. The nips are covered. Do not expose underbust. There's no underbust. Even if I bounce, you can see that the full cup is established. Okay? Yep. Hips to the bottom of the pelvis. We are covered. Top of the hip and the pelvis. We are covered. Stream or VOD. Is the egg too lewd?
Yes,
Is my bald head too lewd for Twitch? Which is it?
You can laugh now.
Wait, is that too lewd for Twitch? Shield your eyes, Twitch. There's a giant blob on the screen. And that giant blob might be too lewd for you. Okay. When to label your stream, I believe, is the last thing that they told me to look at. When should you label?
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Blob D You're too lewd. Get out. Content classification labels must be applied according to these guidelines. If you meet the guidelines, but you fail to apply a label, apply an incorrect label, etc., you will receive a warning. And the correct label will be applied to your stream, so they will forcibly apply it to your stream. If you continue to violate it, you will have the label applied to your channel. Okay. Labels can be applied to a streamer channel, blah, 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 etc. I'm searching for keywords that I'm not finding. So, after looking at all of this, I still am coming... Frost, you have the solution? What's the solution? What do you think? You don't think pudding has a pelvis or bones? You would be correct. So they have claimed that D is too schmexual. They have claimed that D is too schmexual. But then they have not told me how, or where, or what. Did I check the VOD? Nope. I think we use significant profanity just because when I chat with friends, they do tend to swear, and I'm not there to censor their language. I don't mind if other people swear. It does specifically say that they will put a label. Oh, let me check. Let me go and look at the VOD from yesterday.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Well, calm down. If I look at yesterday's VOD, let me go to the Scrunkly Doodle Scream. Stream of Scrunkles. Let me go to the VOD page. Looking, perceiving. D draws become a newt. Does it have a label on it? Intended for certain audiences. No. They kept the significant profanity and vulgarity on because people were swearing. They did not change my label. Will receive a warning. D received a warning. And they said that the correct label will be applied to your stream. Hey, what label are you currently seeing applied to D right now? On the VOD that caused the violation, they said it was a stream or a VOD. Here, let me pull that up again, and I will show you the email that started all of this. And it all began with this. This is the reason why. Oogity boogity boogity. Okay, this is why. It was on a stream or a VOD. Intended for certain audiences should still be up. Yep. Because we do want to let people know that sometimes we have language. We have language sometimes. The rare will happen. Do you think my outro backgrounds triggered it? Is my art too lewd? This is so specific. This is not helpful at all. All right. The only label you see is English. English is considered offensive to German. My scrunkly doodles were too schmexy. Were they really? Really? Deja vu. You've been in this place before. I've been over here. Then I'm dancing right over here. And I zoom. And then I go and zoom some more. Dancing over here. And now I'm a ceiling cat. Is that lewd? Deja vu. There's deja vu. Get it? You get it? Because you said sudden deja vu. And then I broke out in the deja vu song. Did you get it? It's funny. You can laugh now. It's funny. You can laugh now. Yes, this. Thank you. So, I don't know. I can post the links in chat if you guys want to take a closer look on your own time. We went and we reviewed the Safety Center recommendations about the content policy and the classification guide. and the classification labels. But I don't believe any of this has applied to me. Yeah, exactly. If it was the art, maybe it would have triggered a long time ago. So, what do you guys think? We have now put our heads together and we've tried to look at all of this that it possibly could be. Did I sing too many baby songs? They thought I was meant for kids. Oh no. It was the fault of you requesting children's songs. Think we ignore it and go to sleep? It was irresponsible of me. Why would I do that? Man, how am I supposed to figure out what I did wrong if they didn't tell me what I did wrong? And then their email response was basically, we can't tell you, figure it out. Twitch. That is not a redeem. It irks me too that they didn't provide me a specific example or a solution. It's just, don't do it again. We're warning you. Don't do it. What are you warning about? You don't get to know, but we're warning you. No, Kong. The big news today was a summary. We're all stumped. Twitch gave me a warning and said that I qualify as being a sexually themed content creator. But I don't believe I am. I want to know what... And we looked through all of the stuff that was given to us. Which of these things could tell us what exactly they deemed was too schmexual? The stream summary is literally... We don't know! We don't know why. We are all stumped. We don't know why. Don't know what you did wrong. Or we can't figure it out. I've already written to support. I'm going to... I think I will take what Pachin said, and I will reach out to like the live chat, or hopefully my Twitch creator expansion team rep will respond to my email. But I can't figure out what it is. I guess at this point my greatest fear is that it is my outfit. When autumn hits in genuine honesty, I will be switching to my cozy outfit, so maybe that will be better. But if it is my outfit, like, I would be really sad to not be able to wear this anymore, because what it represents means a lot to me. Do you guys think that I should get a different outfit? I mean, I could find a way to cover myself up a little more so that it's legal, but I doubt it's the outfit. And that's what I'm wondering about, Kai. Is it because I am a curvy lady, is it always going to be looked at something schmexual? Fifi's lawyers tried to get them to answer. Wow. What the heck, Twitch? You don't think it's my outfit? Would they give me a specific outfit warning if it was the outfit, though? Keep it for my singing streams and say it's belly dancing? It is! Literally! Okay, pay attention. I asked Nail when we were creating this model to add movement to simulate the hip like movement that I would be doing if I was belly dancing. When you do belly dancing, you need these really big hip hop movements, and while my upper torso does move like this a lot, and we weren't able to isolate it to just the hips, the movement itself is inspired directly by a series of 4 belly dancing videos that I sent to Ineo-chan. Yeah. Okay, Charm Clark, you bring up a good point too. And maybe this is just me hoping that that's the case, that if it was the outfit, I would have gotten an attire warning and not a schmexual content warning. I am hoping that that's the case. Yeah. Here, let me see if I can find you an example of what I'm talking about. Let me show you hip locks. Okay. Hip locks. Let me show you hip locks. Okay? So, hip locks are actually what my model is doing with this movement. And let me see, where does she actually show you the movement? She's describing it for a very long time. But see here, she's showing that you are hiking up the hip really high, and then you do it again on the other side. Now, my torso up top moves with the model because it's very hard to isolate this. But if I ever got it made into 3D, this is a movement that I can do, and hopefully I'll be able to do again once I am healed enough to be able to dance completely. And then she's doing the downward hip locks where you drop your hip, which actually happens when I go back and forth on other sides, so I can lock upwards by turning. My turn does hip locks, my lean does hip drops. So I have two different movements in here. My hip locks are when I move my body left and right. Notice that those are really nice and sharp. But then if I lean my body, I get these lovely drops. We mimicked this motion off of belly dancing. Yeah. I mean, right now I can't hold proper belly dancing posture, but I'm working on it. This has been something that I've been trying to work on as part of my personal recovery journey. I want to be able to dance again. It has always been my goal that if I ever got 3D, this is what I would do, and I would dance. But I'm gonna need your guys' help on a whole different thing for when I go for 3D, and that's gonna be like, what technology does D need to get to have the ability to track my body to this level of specificity per body part? I need to be able to track my hip movement, my chest movement, my shoulder movement, and my legs. You believe in me? You think I will dance again? Transfer my consciousness to a machine. Reject humanity. Become machine. Yeah. Okay, that's a funny way of putting it, but accurate. Before I was very badly injured during deployment, I belly danced regularly with a troupe. It was actually in the United of the States. I had a troupe that I danced with in California when I was training. And then again in Texas, I danced with their sister group. You saw a guy animate horror movies with a jerry-rigged Microsoft Kinect? Wait, really? I can't wait to pick your guys' brain for what kind of, like, setup I could use for getting a full body 3D capture. Because, I don't know if you know, but D is also very poor. So, I need to be smart about my money if I'm going to spend it on 3D. Have fun playing D&D! And enjoy the pizza. Oh man, I want pizza. I'm gonna get pizza tomorrow. I'm gonna do pizza tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do.
I can't wait to see you do 3D live one day D that beat cart.
Yeah, thank you, French Muffin, for the biddies. I can't wait to be 3D because then I can move and you guys will see my awkward movements, but I will hopefully be able to set myself up to dance for when that happened. The Kinect uses the infrared dot mesh. I have enough space in my tiny little office area, and I would love to set up a dance. I would also love to do karaoke and music streams in 3D and put on like a mini concert for you guys. Those are part of my big dreams. Don't cast a spell to make me buy more scabs. We already have... Hang on, let me actually look at my scab requests. So, because of the subathon, my very first subathon, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have literally 7 scabs in progress that are not done yet, but they're moving at the rate of scabs. So there's 1, 2, how many of these? 2 of them will be done by the end of this month. 1, 2, 3 by the end of next. And then the 4th and 5th will be done by December because some of these artists take forever. 7. You got yours. It was very good. I'm so happy that you liked it. It means a lot to me. I really wanted to pick good artists based on the requests for the winners for that competition. And actually, I could share this because they've been posted. They have been posted out on the tweeters. But for those of you who didn't see them, let me show you. So some of the lovely scab requests that came out of the subathon. For those of you who didn't know, when we did the subathon, anyone who donated up to 50 subs, because scabs are very expensive, and Finance Man was mad about this because I did not, I should have made it more expensive, but I did not. And scabs cost a lot. So if you donated 50 subs, I would get a scab either with you or of your own request. I made like $10, $5 to $10 off of each of the scab things, and sometimes less because I picked very expensive artists. So the next subathon, I have to increase the requirement for scabs. I'm sorry. I really wanted to get you guys nice things, though. Please understand. I wanted to do nice things. Finance Man is in chat and can confirm that I went over my budget. I'm sorry. I'm learning my lessons. It's hard. I want to do nice things. Is cheese really not working? Cheese. Work. You're connected.
Ashley!
What?
Look at...
Hi, Finance Man. How's it going? I know you're angry. Hey, I'm adjusting to make sure that it's working. Test. Cheese worked. I'm trying to save money. I'm just very bad at it. So here, look at some of the lovely things that have come out of that subathon. The first being this beautiful picture of the eating a watermelon. I'm gonna distract you now so you won't pay attention to this anymore. Okay, don't pay attention. He's trying to do his job. I know he's trying to do his job. Oh, we also had this lovely group picture to commemorate the voice acting event with all of the friends. This was one of the group items. This one. This one. What else did we get? There are a couple that are NSFW that I won't post here. But the folks who ordered them have the rights to post them where they wish. This lovely little watercolor doodle. I am smug in that one because it's legitimate. This is the I didn't do anything wrong. I did not do anything wrong. You can prove nothing. And then this one's NSFW, that one's NSFW. Then I already showed this one, but there's the watercolor picture. And we have some other ones, but they're NSFW. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you have a new emote. Courtesy of Nico Nico. Ah! I hope you love it as much as I do, because I love it a lot. I will probably put this big one as a sticker in the Discord for you all to enjoy. Now you can laugh at my
12
stupidity.
months secretly supporting and it all went to Skebs. D.
You don't have to be so loud about it. Okay, finance man, listen, I can explain. I needed the skebs. Okay, I needed them. I used them for music videos. Okay, this is very important. I needed the skebs for music videos. No, you listen. They're a finance. There's an investment in the music videos that I'm creating. Look, this one was also. This one was also one. This one, it was important to make sure that I had visuals for the music videos. It's not an intervention. You don't need to intervene. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Look, let me distract you. No. Oh no. No, we're not gonna have a talk. Nope. La. I'm not listening. Oh, and then this wonderful piece by Moske was also a skeb. Now you know! D doesn't have a skeb problem. No. It's an investment for music videos. Don't knock me! Ice soup all winter? No way. I've got potatoes, so I will have potatoes all winter. They turned out so pretty, though. How can I not love them? Oh my goodness. Tia, no!
Reverse intervention.
No! Don't tip me! Thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Oh, for those who don't know, I have a... Thank you for the bug. I have a little tip thing. That money still gets counted in financial stuff for the year. But unlike bits and subs, I get tips like automatically. So that's like coffee fund money. If you want to do that, you can. But please save your money. What? You grab my face, what do you want? I'm just gonna randomly scream one day after a loud bang and it'll be Finance Man kicking in my door because... No! Finance Man has other clients, okay? I'm just his only VTuber client. I, unfortunately, dragged this wonderful nerd into the world of VTubing, and he loves you guys. He will never admit it, but he enjoys you guys. And I'm his only VTuber client. He has other clients, so he's not gonna be broke if he doesn't work with D. He has other clients. But if D is broke, then D can't afford Finance Man, and he'll be like, I can't work with you because you can't afford me. Can't spend money if I'm locked in here? That's a lie. I have a phone and electricity, and I will order skebs from my phone. Headcanon, Finance Man is more of a Gendo Ikari. What's a Gendo Ikari? Snaps fingers and you know what you've did. I need to Google that now. What is... Hang on, is that a safe to Google? Is that safe to Google? Can I Google Gendo Ikari? Or will I get in trouble? I'm Googling it. Gendo Ikari. Snaps fingers. You know what you did. Oh! Okay. The Gendo from, Evangelion. Samkoku na Denshi no DMCA'd. Immediately. Banned from all of existence. DMCA'd. This guy. Ha ha ha. Good joke. Want to learn how to block sites even if they're on mobile? He doesn't control my internet. Why do you guys think that a finance man is like my dad or something? He's a finance guy. He's not my dad. And my dad... Don't tell my dad that I have a money problem because my dad will give me money and I don't want him to give me money. Okay? It's gonna be a future goal for me to bring my dad on stream because I love him and Dad D is amazing. Oh, I will stretch. Thank you. FM? Who's FM? Oh, finance. Thank God. I'm too crazy for him to parent. Exactly. He has his own problems and his own family. But my dad D, I never let him pay for like anything for me. And so anytime he gets an opportunity
I'ma
to...
tell your dad's on you now.
Don't tell my dad! No! He'll give me all of his money and he never... Okay, I get this from my dad! That's what you don't understand! I get it from my actual dad D! We're both bad with money! So, my daddy has worked forever to take care of other people.
Yes.
And I've never asked him for anything in my life ever. Like, never asked him for money. And there's 5 of my siblings. There's many of us. All of my siblings have needed his help at one point in time, and I never ask him for anything. So if I even hint that I need money, he has my PayPal. He will wire it to me immediately. I will not be able to avoid it. He will just be like, oh, you need money? I'm gonna give you money right now. And that is what will happen. And I'll be like, no, Dad, wait, please, no, stop. I swear, I don't need your money. Put it down, put it away. Your card's not good here. Your money is no good here. But he'll still do it. He'll still do it. I can't stop him. My dad D does not need a finance man. He manages his finances very well. But he will not hesitate to give me money. Fee does stream Sunday. If you want to give anyone money, give Fee money. Wii Sports Tennis have money back. Yes, I will have to buy him build project supplies because we do home improvement together. Daddy is holding out a wad of cash like a weapon. No, I would be running away from it. It would be like if I were to take... Oh man, I could scrunkle this. Get Fee to bonk me. No! Fee is recovering. Be kind. Be kind to Fee. Finance man! Finance man be out there like, give D money because I make a percentage. And if she makes more, I make more. Why did someone try sipping from the straw? Because they think that Fee is drinkable because she's in a coffee cup. But she is not. If you guys are like, who are you talking about? Let me show you. My little sister. Wait, do I have a picture of her model somewhere? I should. Fee, where are you? Here, I'll just put one of her videos up. This is my little sister. This is my little sister. She's a coffee bunny. This is a coffee bunny. She is a cute. Look at her. She's so adorable. Confused Fee is adorable. This is my little sister. I love her. She's so cute. Look at her. Look at this little bean. Love it. Why don't I have any static images of her? All I have are videos. She is not sippable. No. This work was done by Kai Moss as well. Kai brought Fee to life as well. Why don't I have pictures of her? Okay. I only have videos of Fee on a green screen. What? What? Yes, Mungo. It is a nice pose that they drew. This is a very cute and cozy one from the Skebs. I like this little face that the cutie's making. It's so happy. It's like happy place right here. And then this one is like, I'm watching you sleep. Boop. I'm watching you sleep. He's just happy to be there. Can I blame them? No. You can draw Fee. I like this little one too. He's just hanging out. He's by the feet, so he's in a happy place. Kai is just an amazing artist. If you ever redeem turning D into a cat, you'll see cat form D. This one is turned completely around. I really like the way that this artist did the hair. The watercolor reminds D of like clamp style artwork. It's very dreamy. It's very floaty. It's very early shoujo protagonist artist. Oh, take care, Scruffy. Have a good one. Clamp. Yes, you know Clamp. They were wonderful. I wish the Clamp circle still existed. Don't be sad, it's fine. Go have a good sleep. I'll probably wind down here for a bit. The Cuties, not one of your favorite? Yeah. I would be a great card captor. Clamp the noodle people. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to D. Uses the cutie PFP? Honestly? Yeah. This would be a really cute cutie idea. I've been thinking about redesigning you guys to make you into a character that like is completely and totally triggering for cute aggression. I want to make you into like rounded but squimpshy with like big stubby limbs. I want to round out the cutie and make it something that triggers cute aggression. Yeetable, yes. Every time you think watermelon, you think of a 2014 Vine. Oh, the watermelon videos, yes! The Thunder Rumble. Oh wait, Thunder some. What is it? Hang on. Outside it booms and thunder rumbles, but I've got a watermelon to ease my slumber. Or they've got helmets on their head, but I've got a watermelon instead. I freaking love that, guys. I love those videos. The guy who dies stepping on a Lego? Yes! I know, it's such an old throwback, but it's such a good one. Listen to a song of storm and fire. Tsubasa Chronicles, yes! I freaking loved Tsubasa Chronicles. I used to sing the movie song like over and over again. It's so pretty. I wish they would have finished animating it. Isn't that just the case with like a lot of anime nowadays? I wish that they would just finish animating the series and then they don't. And it makes me really mad about it. You haven't watched it, but you like the song? Tsubasa Chronicles is very cool, but it's even more entertaining and even more epic if you watch it after you've watched Cardcaptor Sakura, XXX Holic, and oh my god, what is the Clamp anime and or manga about angels and devils and the world ending? Oh my god. Magic Knight Rayearth, as well as there's one other. I think it's just X. Oh my goodness, I need to Google this stuff. Kitatioko. I love Kitatioko's art style. You can find them on VGen, and it's the way they did the metallic shine just makes me so happy. Metal. But they made my waist very long from this angle, and I feel like it would have been shorter. It's okay, it's pretty, so I forgive. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Okay, you have a point. Clamp anime was just kind of, that. Hang on. Clamp series. I think it was called Anime X. I am almost positive that it is this. Hang on. Open this one. This one. Drag it. This one. X. I think it was X. But in order to understand Tsubasa Chronicles, you basically need to have watched a little bit of all of the other Clamp series. They have limbs for days. X is wild. And how do you even describe what this whole thing is about? It was very intensive. It's like some guy goes to Tokyo to fulfill a wish to change someone's fate, but then the end of the world is approaching, and then there's a sacred sword, and then there's cool fighting, and that's about all I remember. You read Tsubasa Chronicles first? The other one to watch is XXX Holic. And while you may not recognize the name, the characters are very memorable. You've probably seen them before. So XXX Holic and Tsubasa Chronicles are actually taking place at the same time in two different universes. X 1999, yes. The 17-dimensional plotline of X. It's beautiful. It's very dramatic. Also, hi Eri-sen, welcome to D. And yes, they actually get to meet. The Mokonas transcend space and time. And if you have no idea who Mokona is, you have to watch or read Magic Knight Rayearth. The Clamp multiverse is extensive, and as someone who grew up falling in love with the Legend of Zelda series, where it felt like there was a multiverse going on, I really got into the Clamp multiverse. I still haven't watched it all though. I'm in the middle of rewatching Magic Knight Rayearth, and Cardcaptor Sakura is taking the main stage because she has magic spirit girl powers in every universe.
99.3 the DFM. We'll be right back after these messages.
Have you ever wanted to play a TTRPG, but you don't want to pay money to Wizards of the Coast? Well, now you don't have to because there is a free system called Pathfinder. That's right. Pathfinder is a wonderful TTRPG system that you can play with your friends and have just as much fun as if you were playing regular old Dungeons and Dragons. Not to mention the whole gosh diggity dang darn thing is open source, so there are lots of fun community builds and other ways to enjoy having fantasy fun with your friends. Pathfinder! Thank you for that original. I know what Pathfinder is, also known as Mathfinder. The legally distinct D&D. Pathfinder is great. More people should play Pathfinder. I understand that the math sometimes concerns people and makes them sad, but it's very easy to work around eventually. Just like with learning any new game, you just gotta give it time. Give it time. All will be well.
I agree. It's fun.
It is a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, Alan Chocobo. Enjoy the D-Finder, the D edition. Okay, it's not funny. It's very cool that you would say this because D, when I can get this dang software to work, we'll be doing another new and improved and updated version of the TTRPG game that we tried forever ago. It'll be more interactive with audience fun and whimsy. Look, it's Tsubasa Chronicles. I really like that the premise of this anime is we're going to go through all of the different Clamp multiverses to try and find all of her missing feathers, her memories, because she's a shell of a human being, because plot device. TTRPG. What's my Ravnican guild? What's Ravnican guild? I don't know what that word is. What does that word mean? Poor Chad just out there surrounded in limbos. No, he's not in limbo. They moved to a new dimension, if you remember. Something happens and they found themselves in a deep, dense wood at the end of the adventure. Right? Honestly, this would be something that I'd love to do a watch-along. I've got to do work tomorrow. Maybe I can pop into the Discord. We don't have stream tomorrow, but maybe we can hang out and watch anime together? Would you want to watch anime with me? I would really like to watch anime together. Her memories of her love for him. He does have rocks to look at. I will be the rock. Thank you, J-Nerd, for posting the Discord. We could watch Love Hina. Wait, where can we watch Love Hina? That's the question. Where do we watch Love Hina? Where? Anime or Riot? I need a poll before we end stream today too, because again, you have now blasted my sub goal into infinity and I'm angry about it. I'm not actually angry. Finance man will be happy. What's your guild? Steve! You, Steve! All I need to know is turtle, yes. And na 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 dee 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 da na 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 dee 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 da 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 na 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 That's all you need to know about Love Hina. Do it for finance. Wisdom was requested. Tequila Sunrise wants to know, what are the chances of getting a dungeon channel in the Discord so those in jail for not paying the Sphinx tax have a place to chat? There's no basement! You are delusional! It's been years. You don't watch anime? We can watch together! Come hang out in the Discord with me tomorrow. Where can we watch Love Hina? Let me Google it. Where to watch Love Hina? Love Hina can be watched on Prime. But is it dubbed or subbed? Because I am a sub snob. I would be willing... Oh no, it's unavailable. Oh, it's not available. Watch Love Hina? Doko. Where is it? I see Love Hina again on Crunchyroll. Hi, Silly Harmonic. Welcome to D. Where can you watch Love Hina? Where can you watch it? We'd have to pirate it, and I don't believe in pirating. But I have a box set of Tsubasa Chronicles, so we could watch that. I am a sub snob. I watch my subtitles so that I keep my ears in an active listening state for Japanese. Pirates of the Caribbean. We're about to watch Love Hina. I will find a place to buy it so we can watch it. If you dig around in a closet... You have it in a physical form? Can you put it on a PC? Do I believe in Jack Sparrow? Is he the Jack Sparrow that believes in D? Is the better question that you should be asking. Can Love Hina be streamed from anywhere? Hello. If you find yourself needing help, blah blah blah. Okay. There is a streaming service... Nope, that's 4 years ago. Never mind. I can't find it anywhere. The golden classics are gone. No. It's hard to find, but it was great. Time for some lovely clamp anime hour. We might have to anime tomorrow. We can do a poll on that. Speaking of poll... Mod tech, mod tech, mod tech! I need a poll, please, for the daily sub goal! Alright, cuties, here you get to decide what do you want to happen. This will go to next week along with our previous spooky stream. The poll needs to be, what do you want today as a reward? Your eternal reward. It's not like that. You get to choose between 30 minutes of Scrunklies at the start of the first stream of the week. Hi! You get to choose between a sneak peek of an upcoming project, or You want a stick-free D? What's a stick-free D? Stick-free D. Or, I could do another horror game as a reward, but I kind of want to stretch it up. A strike-free D. I have no control over that. I dance? Just nothing but me wiggling for an hour? I could do that. Or, what should the third one be? Scrunklies? Sneak peek? Or, let me see if I have some other ideas. I have a section of my Discord where I have posted a bunch of ideas for things that I could do. Let me look. Oh! I know! You get to recolor D! The next stream... Okay, here's what we'll do. It'll be either 30 minutes of Scrunkly Doodles, you get a sneak peek of something, or you get to recolor D. You get to choose my colors next stream, and you're gonna change all of my color. My outfit, my skin, my eyes, my everything. You get to recolor every piece of me, and we will vote on it all as a chat if we keep anything the same. You can turn me sepia. This is correct. All gold, everything. We could. We absolutely could. You can make me rainbow. Yes, we can do this. So those are your options. Do I have a mod available who could make this poll? It is D-Recolor Stream, Scrunklies, or Sneak Peek. Those are the 3 types. Do I have a mod available? I don't know if my mods are gone. Post cat pics. I will try to do it. I will do poll. All salmon. Mods are sleeping. Post cats. Okay, I've got it. Oh, that's fine. Okay, what is your reward? It's going to be either 30 minutes Scrunklies next week. Ah, I can't type. Learn to type D. It will be a sneak peek of something, or recolor D stream. A stream where you get to recolor D. I'll give you 2 minutes on this. Go, 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 go! The poll is up! The poll is up! Choose your weapon, ladies and gentlemen. Recolor D at your own risk. Recolor D's nuts. I wanted to take a moment to say thank you very much to all of my wonderful friendos. Aki, Miri, Pachin. Thank you guys so much for popping by. Kai, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate you guys popping by to give support. I was really upset this morning, and it put a huge damper in my day. But getting to chat with you guys make me feel a lot better. Thank you so much to the homies who reached out to me in chat. Thank you, Perry. Thank you, Ilala. Thank you, Jackie. And thank you, Heka. Thank you, Dar, for the silly meme. I really appreciate you guys cheering me up and helping me feel like it is not the end of the world, because it definitely felt like that for me for a while. Thank you so much to Rainbow as well in the chat. Appreciate you, homie. Hi, Saber Lily. I really appreciate you guys being here, allowing me to take time to walk through what happened. And even now, we still don't know the why of it. I'll let you guys know what I find out. I hope tomorrow that the creator expansion team will contact me back, or I will try the live chat to see if I can't get to the bottom of why they say that D needs to be labeled as schmectual content. In the end, if it turns out that it is my outfit, as much as I would hate to change this outfit, maybe you guys can help me with that too. And you can help me design something new that is still true to me for D. We're gonna Ricardi! Let's go! Alright, let me make a note. Next week's streams. Spook. Recolored D. I don't think we have Scrunklies next week. I got a week without Scrunklies. We'll see. You think it's a bot issue or something? Well, I've had wonderful experience with Twitch support and Twitch staff, and I believe that if I can get them to hear me, that they will help me get to the bottom of why it happened. I don't think that they are trying to leave us hanging. I believe that it's just a communication issue in the system. There is an issue though, and if this is being run by bots, if it's all happening because of bots, then what needs to happen is, I think Twitch has two options for this situation. One, they have to ensure that a human is looking at these reports and that human has enough time to interact with them and determine the context. And two, they need to clearly identify for us as creators what we did wrong. We can't create or remedy behavior that we aren't aware of. I don't think there's a creator alive on Twitch's platform that actively does not want to follow the rules. I think we all want to create here and continue to make silly fun things here. And I believe that at least from D's case, at least from my case, I want to do well. I want to abide by the rules. I want to be a good bean who is abiding by the rules and doing the right thing and continuing to support Twitch in whatever way I can while also producing high quality content. But a message like this that gives me nothing to go off of, I can't learn from it, I can't grow from it, I can't change from it. I am hopeful that if I reach out to Twitch, that I will be able to get some things clarified. It would make me very happy if they were like, oh yeah, no, that was wrong. We don't actually think you're sexual. Sorry, it's the bot. We're training it. All the more reason that they need a human touch in these reviews.
Silly fun things. Does that include me paying my Sphinx taxes?
There's no such thing as tax. This is what you missed if you weren't there for it, Plasma Bit. A human touch? Not loud! They need a person to review this stuff. So, for those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, TLDR, D got hit with this warning. I have no idea why they think my content is sexual. Had a human looked at me in context, I believe they would have seen otherwise, but that was not the case. I reached back out to them and I asked support for help with this too. I asked support to hang on. Let me get the other email up. I asked support, hey, I got this email, what does it mean? And even support responded with the big, we don't know. They gave me this, which is like, hi, we can't provide you any additional guidance. Please read these. We read these together and still don't understand what I did wrong. I want to do the right thing. I want to abide by your rules. Please help me understand what this is, Twitch. Please clarify what about D is sexual so that I can adjust and maintain the environment that we want for our communities here as part of Twitch streaming. Wisdom was requested. Tequila Sunrise wants to know, is it possible that you were reported by Ned's jealous girlfriend That stupid better not have.
And that is Steve's wisdom.
The big problem with Twitch and YouTube is the lack of individuals monitoring these reports. A robot and an untrained robot can only report so well. It needs to be taught context, or before these warnings are sent out to people, it is only too easy to add one extra step. Have this go to a security operations center or a group of help desk support folks to look at and confirm that the content that was flagged is indeed what you're saying it is. I feel like that is the solution that I would offer to Twitch. To, if you're not already, ensure that a human is looking at these reports before they go out to creators. And 2, please be specific. No creator on Twitch wants to actively break the rules. And if you do, you probably should not be streaming on Twitch. If you're out here there like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna break the rule, that's what I'm doing. No, please don't do that. Zen got the same warning. It really does feel like they're looking at all of us cartoonified characters and saying that all VTubers are bad. Originally, I thought maybe there was something to it, that some of the creators that were being flagged, they are indeed a bit more saucy and vibrant with their content, and it's maybe a little bit more suggestive. But we joke, but I would hope that you cuties would keep me honest. And let me know if you ever thought that I was stepping out of bounds, if you ever thought that I was getting too spectral. I don't think I am, and I don't think I do, but I would hope that you would tell me if I was. Boss can be fined as a first screen that filters out the false positives, yeah. But it's not how they're being used. So Twitch, if you're listening, I hope that you will respond to my request for clarification, and I hope that in the future, before sending out messages like this, you will ensure a human looks at the content so that you can be sure of the context and that you clarify what it was, not just saying that it was on a VOD. I can't adjust my behavior from this. I can't fix things to comply, and I want to. I want to be a good bean. Help me help you keep Twitch safe, fun, and a wonderful place for us all to engage in entertainment. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Exactly. I would trust you guys to let me know. I need that kind of blunt honesty, and I would not think negatively of you all for it. I'm gonna cut today short. I know it's been 2 hours. It'll be shorter than my usual streams, cause it's been kind of an emotionally big day. I want to give myself time to process this, but hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Discord. I need to do some recording of some projects in the background for tutorial stuff. So I'll be online, I'll be working, and I hope you'll come spend time with me. And until then, let's go to the ending! Oh yeah. That's all for streams this week. Thank you for coming and spending time with me and helping me work on this mystery today. Let's go find a friend to raid. And those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys giving your input on this situation as well. Thank you so much for your time, YouTube. We're gonna raid out on Twitch, so I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube. Bye, YouTube! Take care! Bye! I'm gonna give it like 2 seconds to catch up. See you guys later!